confidence won't tolerate these 10 behaviors from a man. Confidence in a woman isn't just about her own demeanor, it's also reflected in the standards she sets for her partner. From subtle nuances to blatant behaviors, a confident woman won't hesitate to draw the line. Whether it's disrespect disguised as humor or inconsistency mistaken for spontaneity, she navigates relationships with clarity and conviction. Manipulative mind games, dismissive attitudes, or attempts to control her, these are the ultimate no-goes for her. In this article, let's delve into the 10 traits a truly confident woman won't abide her partner's behavior. Without further ado, let's dive in. 1. Disrespect. At the top of the list, and non-negotiable for any confident woman, is disrespect. Confident women know their worth and expect others to recognize it too. Disrespect can manifest in various ways, whether through belittling comments, dismissive behavior, or just plain rudeness. Think about it. Would a queen tolerate disrespect from her subjects? Absolutely not. Similarly, a confident woman won't tolerate any form of disrespect from a man. It's not about being overly sensitive or demanding, it's simply about upholding human dignity and mutual respect. 2. Lack of support. One behavior that I, as a confident woman, absolutely cannot tolerate is lack of support. I vividly recall dating a man who consistently undermined my ambitions. Instead of cheering me on, he would dismiss my dreams as unrealistic with a laugh. It felt like he didn't believe in me or my capabilities. For a confident woman like myself or any other, such behavior from a man is simply unacceptable. We crave a partner who stands beside us and champions our dreams, not someone who casts doubt at every turn. Not only is this incredibly disheartening, but it also demonstrates a disregard for our individual aspirations. So yes, if you're not there to support our dreams and goals, rest assured, we won't hesitate to show you the door. 3. Emotional unavailability. A sure-footed woman isn't just looking for a partner, she's after a deep, soulful connection. She craves emotional openness and honest communication. It's fascinating how research reveals that emotional intelligence is a cornerstone of a thriving relationship. In a relationship, being emotionally intelligent allows partners to communicate more openly, resolve conflicts constructively, and support each other through both highs and lows. But here's the thing. A guy who's emotionally distant, who dodges heartfelt conversations or brushes off discussions about feelings, simply won't cut it for a confident woman. She knows that emotional bonding is the lifeblood of a strong relationship, and she's not about to settle for anything less. 4. Control issues. A confident woman values her independence. She appreciates a man who respects her autonomy and doesn't try to control her. A man who constantly tries to dictate her choices, from what she wears to who she spends time with, is a big red flag. It's not about being defiant, it's about maintaining personal freedom and respecting boundaries. A confident woman won't let anyone, including a man, control her life or decisions. Assertiveness is her shield against such behavior. 5. Dishonesty. Trust is the backbone of any relationship. A self-assured woman understands this and won't tolerate dishonesty from her man. Whether it's hiding things, lying about small matters, or not being honest about his feelings, such behavior can severely harm a relationship. She expects transparency and honesty from her partner. She knows that without these, the trust in a relationship can easily crumble. So, she won't allow any room for dishonesty in her relationship. 6. Disregard for her feelings. A confident woman wears her heart on her sleeve. She's unafraid to express her feelings, and she expects her partner to respect and comprehend them. When a man disregards her emotions, it's like a sharp stab of betrayal. It feels as though he's overlooking a fundamental part of who she is. A confident woman acknowledges that her feelings are valid. She recognizes that it's perfectly acceptable to be vulnerable and voice her emotions. So, when a man brushes aside her feelings, she won't simply bottle up the hurt. She'll stand tall and speak up for herself because she understands she deserves to be listened to and empathized with. 7. Lack of ambition. There was a time I was with a man who was content with just getting by, with no real ambition or drive to improve. It felt as if he was in a constant state of stagnation. A woman whose weight her worth in confidence, like me, seeks growth in every aspect of life. We yearn for a partner who shares that same desire, not one who's content with standing still. We want a man who's motivated, who has goals and works towards achieving them. A lack of ambition doesn't align with our drive for growth and improvement, and we simply won't tolerate it. 8. Overdependence. While it may seem sweet when a man relies on you for everything, it can turn into a burden in the long run. A confident woman appreciates a balanced relationship where both parties can lean on each other but also have their own separate lives. Being someone's entire world might sound romantic in theory, but in reality, it's exhausting and often leads to an unhealthy dynamic. A confident woman won't tolerate a man who's overly dependent. She seeks a partner, not a project. Independence is just as important in a relationship as interdependence. 9. Disloyalty. Loyalty is the bedrock of any relationship. A confident woman seeks a man who will steadfastly stand by her side, someone she can count on without question. A man who proves disloyal, whether by betraying her trust or failing to support her when she needs him most, is simply not someone a confident woman will put up with. She knows she deserves a partner who will have her back through thick and thin. Loyalty isn't just hoped for, it's a non-negotiable requirement. Anything less simply won't cut it. 10. Neglect. At the core of it all, a self-confident woman craves a man who will truly cherish her, respect her, and make her feel valued. Neglect is the complete opposite of what she's looking for. A guy who ignores her, doesn't put effort into the relationship, or simply doesn't show up when she needs him is a definite deal breaker. A confident woman knows her worth and won't settle for anything less than she deserves. She won't tolerate neglect in any form and will always prioritize being valued and loved. Confidence is a woman's best friend. Ladies, as you navigate the ups and downs of your love life, remember this: confidence is your best ally. Embrace your worth, know your strengths, and never settle for anything less than the respect and love you deserve. If your partner's behavior crosses the line into abuse, whether it's emotional, verbal, or physical, don't hesitate to take a stand. You are not alone, and you have the power to set boundaries and seek support. Trust your instincts and prioritize your well-being above all else. Along the way, surround yourself with people who uplift and empower you. And remember that you are worthy of a relationship built on mutual respect, kindness, and genuine love.